NBC27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Well, we are back on another edition of Beyond the Forecast, and we are talking about more wintry weather. Everybody, hello and welcome in. You know, the last time I did one of these updates, we were talking about the potential for a Sunday storm that we didn't think would be a blockbuster storm here, but then all of a sudden it started to trend toward, well, hold on a second, maybe we are going to get some snow here. And so we tried to follow the trends as best we could without overdoing it. We knew we probably were not going to get a foot of snow here across most of the viewing area. This was always going to be, if it happened, a Philly, New York, Boston storm, and boy, did it happen for those folks. Now, some of us did okay. We got anywhere from 4 to 6 to up to 8, close to 10 inches in some of the elevations, isolated spots, but others of us saw hardly any snow, and that's where we'll start right now with Chambersburg, because they're getting some sunshine mixing with a few clouds coming off the lakes this morning, but it's almost like it didn't snow here in Chambersburg compared to other areas that did see some fresh snowpack. So welcome to the fun of forecasting, and especially for a challenging storm like this one. We had to deal with an inverted trough. We had to deal with subsidence, which is dry air sinking southward on the western edge of the storm. And then we had to, of course, deal, as we always do with nor'easters, where is the exact low placed? And that has everything to do with whether we get nailed with a big one or whether it's more coastal cities. And this one was more Philly, New York, and Boston. So we do have some snow showers today that are coming off the lakes along with a few clouds, thanks in large part to this departing nor'easter. It is cold behind it. It is going to be breezy again today, and it seemed like yesterday that snow just would not quit, but of course it did not accumulate any further. Temperatures are in the low 20s now, and some of us did dip into the teens this morning, but this has been about a 10-degree drop from where we were yesterday. Pretty significant. Lebanon, almost a 15-degree drop, so it is cold out this morning. I hope you got the snow cleaned off the places that you need to, but it is also sunny in many spots downwind of the mountains. Look at Wrightsville here. The river melting. That is creating some ice jams in Swadera Creek. That is flooding near Middletown because of some of the ice jams. But you can also see the snowpack here, or at least snow coverage in Wrightsville. They did get a little bit. Highs today will be in the low 30s. It is going to be breezy, so if you're headed out the door, bundle up because it's going to be a chilly day. Yesterday, 29 and 35. We picked up 1.7 inches of snow at the airport. You combine that with Sunday's total, 3.2 inches for this storm at HIA. Certainly nowhere near the 30 inches they got in parts of New Jersey and up in Rhode Island and Boston. This low, pulling away, the nor'easter out of here, breezy and chilly today. But guess what? Here comes a good old-fashioned Alberta clipper, and that will produce some light snow in spots tonight. So let's show you precision cast. This has a pretty nice afternoon on the way. It will be cold and breezy, though, so a heads up on that. And then looking ahead, I think this snow now is trending later. I think it's trending more toward early tomorrow morning, and you can see here on the map, it especially might affect northeastern spots tomorrow, like northern Dauphin County, Lebanon County, Schuylkill County. Those areas may see a quick coating to an inch, and it may still be snowing through the morning commute. For most of us, I do not expect this to have a big impact. It's out of here by lunch, and we start to see the sunshine come out in the afternoon. Then the next storm, which will be Thursday. After a sunny start, clouds increase in the afternoon. I think this is an overnight storm if it happens. A lot of the moisture with this is going to stay to our south, but this does show some snow Thursday night, changing over to sleet and then eventually rain before it pulls away. More on that in a bit. Let's show you precision cast and the snow totals tonight. Notice again, this picks up on this idea that it's going to be more in the elevations here in through the Poconos, not the Lehigh Valley, but sort of a coating to an inch over the hilltops. Everywhere else, we do not see much snow. And so I think that's sort of globbing onto the right idea. Let me show you here one of the new high-res models that we have looked at. This is called the RRFS, and it is scheduled to replace the HER model, which is the high-res rapid refresh model. So let's just go. This is one of the newest computer models that has come out. We used it for tracking the blizzard here over the weekend, and it showed some things pretty good, including that inverted trough. But let's play this out through tonight, and again, what you'll see is that at least for our region, once it gets to us, this northern Dauphin County, Lebanon County, Schuylkill County thing, right? And this is just before sunrise tomorrow. So that's where it shows some snow, and then it moves out of here. So how much snow is this showing? Well, let's play it out and see. And this clearly, again, shows most of our area is not going to see much of any snow. But look at here, northern Dauphin, northern Lebanon, Schuylkill, a coating to an inch of snow. So definitely it's worth a mention, and it's worth talking about. I don't think it's worth dwelling on, though, because I think Thursday night is going to be interesting. Let's get back to that here and show you what could happen Thursday. First, we'll do temperatures, which I think today they keep trending warmer and warmer. I have 32. We may exceed that. If we could get up to 35, I would love it. Tonight we dip into the 20s briefly, but I think tomorrow morning, another reason why we shouldn't see too many issues during the commute is temperature should be around 32. And then looky here, tomorrow afternoon, temperatures pop. We're going to see the numbers up to 47 degrees here tomorrow. It's going to be nice. Breezy conditions will persist, and then after the clipper comes through early tomorrow, it turns very windy again with wind speeds over 20 miles an hour. So tomorrow's going to be a warmer day, but it will continue to be breezy. Now, let's talk about the extended outlook. There's still some uncertainty around Thursday night because notice the Euro. This does not bring us any moisture. This keeps most of the moisture to the south, and all of the rain with this over Maryland, that's going to melt some of their snow, Virginia, and the Carolinas. We stay dry here in Pennsylvania, according to the Euro. Now, I'm going to wait and see what the latest run of this says, but right now, this doesn't love Thursday, where our precision cast did show a decent amount of snow on the front end of it, and then some sleet, and then some rain. So once that pulls away, the weekend looks good, but now we have this, and this is a storm that has been showing up in the models for a while that could bring us some snow and a wintry mix next Monday into Tuesday. So again, do we know any specifics about this? Of course not. Are the trends there? Yes. Does that mean we're going to get a big snowstorm? No. How many times are we going to go through this? I don't care who you see posting maps on social media. I don't care how many people ask me, are we going to get snow Monday and Tuesday? The answer is, at this point, I don't know. There is a sign for a storm, though, in the models early next week, and that's all we know at this point. Stay tuned. You saw what happened with Sunday's storm. We didn't really think there was going to be a storm. Then by Friday, it looked like there was going to be a massive blizzard in the Northeast. By Sunday, we sort of knew that we weren't going to get a lot here, but we were going to get some. And so you kind of have to follow the trends, but let's not get carried away. 46 degrees tomorrow, down to 39 on Thursday. Remember, that little mixed event could come in here Thursday night. I'm not writing that one off yet either. We have these little events, too, before we can even focus on the potential for another storm system early next week. We've got tonight with the Clipper, and we've got the potential for a mixed event on Thursday night. So partly cloudy and chilly today, 32, but that may be underdoing it a bit, especially if we get a lot of sun. Down to 27 tonight, but I think by dawn, we're back up to 32 with some light snow after midnight, isolated spots of a coating to an inch. 46 tomorrow afternoon, staying breezy on Wednesday, and then increasing clouds Thursday with a little bit of a wintry mix here heading into Friday. But look at Friday and Saturday, huh? Friday 45, Saturday up to 55. That seems good to me, and then we'll watch the chance for some more winter weather here next week. But in the meantime, let's have some fun. This is Beyond the Forecast, so let me call up and see if we can get the latest European model up, because I'm very curious what that's going to do with this Thursday night system. And I think really when we talk about the Thursday night storm system, that you have to really wonder if the European is onto something here, or if the higher res guidance might be trying to tell us something too. So the 6Z Euro is in. So let me try to find that for us here, and let's take it out. Let's see how far we get. We know that tonight, there's tonight's little clipper system. That's going to be coming through with, again, a quick coating, dusting to an inch. And let's see what this does for Thursday now. Again, during the day, not much. Look at that. It's a complete whiff. It is a complete whiff on Thursday. So that wintry mix could be trending the opposite direction. And then what does this thing have? Well, not much happening, see, next Monday either. So it's going to be very interesting. Does the European just shut down everything, all of these chances for some precipitation, or not? Find out. European, of course, always had the right idea, at least locally, with this blizzard, even though the GFS model, the American model, picked up that there would be a storm first. So very interesting. We will follow the trends and continue to let you know. Here's what we do know. Breezy and chilly today, a coating to an inch of snow tonight, mainly in the northern tier. And then we have to continue to watch the potential for a wintry mix here later in the day and into the night Thursday. For now, I'm meteorologist Brett Thackara. That is Beyond the Forecast. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll keep you posted throughout the week. Have a great day.